Hey everybody. Hey Anthony, happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you as well. Mhm.
Yes, it's 2026. This is our first ASTE Community Connect live stream. We're going to have an amazing guest here pretty soon, but I'm Melody and this is Anthony and this is 2026 is here. Anthony, how did you celebrate the new year?
Um, Gosh, what did I do? I really did not. I think I watched Stranger Things. I think that's what I did. Yeah. Uh,
Yeah, Graham below, our friend below's, he hasn't watched it all yet, so he's not been online. I also watched the Stranger Things finale, so we won't do any spoilers.
mm.
But are you sad? Like, how do you feel about the Stranger Things being over?
Well, we watched the second to last one. We haven't watched the finale yet because we were a little bit behind. So yeah, I don't know how it ends or if it is going to end. Maybe they'll do another season. Who knows?
Well, I know there's supposed to be a spinoff, and I could talk about Stranger Things forever, so don't get me started. But if there's a spinoff, I'm for it. I did see like this really. I'm in some fan sites, and they're like, "Yeah, they're going to surprise us on January 7th with another episode," and I'm like, "They just said the real ending," and I'm like, "Stop yanking our chains." But anyway, I've never seen anything the way that this has been marketed. The movement of Stranger Things is so amazing, and I don't know. I've loved it, but it also creates that sense of loss. Like
Mm,
after, I usually feel that after a really good book that I've read is finished, or like a series of books. That's how I feel about this.
yeah.
Um, if you are joining us from wherever you're joining us, please let us know how you celebrated the new year, or if you like Stranger Things, or if you're coming to ASTE. But yeah, I can't believe that 2026 is here,
We're here.
and
This is
it's
it. And you know what it also means, 2026 being here. Do you know how many days left till the conference?
do you know exactly?
40 day.
Oh,
Actually, it's
I was
40
gonna
days, 22 hours, 29 minutes, and 31 seconds.
40 days. That's just a little over a month away.
Mhm.
And even though we're doing, New Year's today, it'll be right, it'll start right on February 14th, which is Valentine's Day. And, we've got a big event on Valentine's Day, prom night.
Oh, yes.
And
Yes.
that, yes, if you're a part of ASTE, you are invited to prom night. You're not going to want to miss this. It was a blast last year, and it's going to be an even bigger blast this year. What else is going on, Anthony?
Well, we got, I did a contest. I guess we'll be talking about that in a bit. We do have awards. So our awards nomination is open. We encourage you to nominate administrators, educators, students, IT professionals in your district. Help recognize them and the contributions that they make to your district or your school. We do have quite a few nominations already, and reading through some of the descriptions is going to be a hard one for some of the categories because the people submitted are just incredible. It just people all around Alaska doing some really wonderful things in classrooms, and we want to amplify that and share that with our membership.
Awesome. So if you know somebody that's super techie and making things happen with their tech abilities in schools, whether it's a student, teacher, administrator, IT, definitely nominate them today. Yeah, that's incredible. I love it. I haven't read any yet.
Mm, mm.
Yeah. And so we extended our board nomination. Is that correct?
Yeah, we'll be extending those. We just have a few seats that don't have nominations quite yet, and you could find that on our website. We do have a couple of names for seats that we're really excited to put that to our membership. So, you know, go ahead and head on over to the website if you're interested in helping support ASTE and its mission. We'd love to have you.
Yeah. I would, if you love ASTE, if you love ed tech and you want to make this organization stronger, we invite you to be a part of our board. We definitely need you to be a part of our board. So if you've been thinking about it for a long time, this is the year that you should do it. We need you.
Mhm.
Awesome. Okay. And what was there was one last thing.
Got event sessions. Oh, so our sessions, the event app will be coming out soon, probably sometime this week. It will have the ability for you to log in and choose your sessions. We just need to finalize a few things in there, but everything's just coming together really nicely. So keep an eye out in your email or in socials for an announcement of the app for the conference where you could pick your sessions. You could see what sessions are available.
Yeah, and I was able to send out to all of our session presenters. I sent out a link to log in to find out where your session's going to be, what time it's going to be, and you can update your biography. You can update anything about your session that you need to. If you're not sure about what that all entails, just email me at director@aste.org. But I'm going to send out, once we do a couple of tweaks to our schedule, I'm actually going to send out another one. But it's important to be a part of that. I can't think of the word. What is it? It's not the speaker hub, but we'll just say like the place where a speaker resource center. So once you go into the speaker resource center, it's really important that you log in there a couple of times at least before ASTE, because we might have to move around some sessions, just knowing how many people, if we need a bigger room, a smaller room, or if somebody isn't able to come, we do kind of have to move around sessions. So definitely keep up with your speaker times and dates through the Speaker Resource Center. And I'm going to send out another email probably midweek this week. So be looking out for that. All right. So moving along, also, we need submissions for Idea Contest.
Yes.
This is something for students and educators to be a part of. There are cash prizes. We're going to celebrate it on the winners on Sunday, February 15th at a huge I Did a breakfast. We usually do it at the evening and do it kind of a dinner, but this year it's going to be an I Did a breakfast. Do you want to add anything about that, Anthony?
No, I mean, lots of different categories for you to choose from and students to choose from. If you have creative minds in your classroom or in your community, encourage them to submit to I Did a Contest. I always understand that submissions tend to come in at the last minute, and that last minute is going to be January 30th. We have a pretty quick turnaround where then we're going to vote. We have an assembly of folks to look at and judge those submissions, and then let people know who has been awarded. And then during the I Did a Contest, we showcase that, and we give those people money.
Yeah, cash.
Yes.
Not checks, not gift cards, cold, hard cash.
Yep.
And here's the thing, our incredible sponsor, Book Creator, if you go to this link that I have right up here, you can get your premium Book Creator subscription. And we have all of the steps on this page. And you kind of just create your own little library. Your students can submit through that link. And even if, here's the coolest thing about the I Did a Contest. If you're like, I've never done this before, I have some really cool like projects that my kids could submit, but I've never done this. The really cool thing about this, you go to our website, first timers, and literally figure out how to do it. There's the videos on our website. There's links on there, and you can always reach out to me, director@aste.org, and I can help you with the process as well. We have changed it a little bit this year, but we think that it's actually going to be super cool to be able to jump into a premium subscription of Book Creator and get everybody involved in that. So thank you to those wonderful sponsors and Book Creator and Cami. Awesome. All right, did I cover everything?
I believe so.
Okay. All right, we're moving along. Like, all right. So this is why we're moving along, because we have a guest today. And he is super special to ASTE. If you were here last year, you might have celebrated after prom with our sponsor, Graeme Deishl. I'm going to bring him up. Graeme, do I say your last name right? Deishl?
Deishl, but I have two hard names to pronounce with a lot of extra vowels, so that's okay.
Graeme Deishl, he is the owner of Alaska Escape Rooms. It was such a happy accident that he kind of came into the ASTE scene last year, but something that we're so grateful for. Graeme, tell us a little bit about why you're excited to come back to ASTE this year, and then we'll talk about like after prom too.
It'd be almost like talking about Stranger Things for you. I love the potential. I love the people and the members of ASTE. I think Melody reached out this time last year and was saying, hey, I'm looking for this and that. And as soon as I read that email, and I get a lot of emails from a lot of people asking for things, this was a cause that I truly believe in. I believe it's exactly the right group of people doing the right things in this state. And I believe that we can make a huge difference in our community. I am a big believer in Alaska. I've been born and raised here. I went to Diamond High. And one thing that I really believe in, and I've done nothing I've ever seen has proved me wrong, and that's Alaskan ingenuity. That's the ability to innovate and adapt. And so as these tools change, it doesn't matter. That mindset can't be trained. It's a very difficult thing to learn how to become that, but we start there. We're people who learn how to work with what we have. And so even as technology evolves, and it does, it evolves very, very fast. It's not learning a specific tool, it's learning a way to think and process that world. And so when I learned about education and using this technology, and I put that in the landscape of Alaska and the very unique struggles that we have that have taught us to be a different kind of a people, I believe these are the types of solutions that will, leveraging this technology with that type of people is going to make a difference in the world, not just the state. And so I love the fact that our kids are getting the best of our teachers, that we're in a time where they can make real impact and change. I don't believe there's ever been a time in human history where the common person can make this big of a difference, can have this big of a wild idea on their own, from garage to frickin' owning towers. This is that world. And we're training the kids, our kids of our community, how to become those types of people. So I feel very strongly about this, even though I'm not necessarily the most techie person personally. I believe in conceptual understanding, the ability to understand how to innovate, how to adapt, how to identify opportunities and disruption, because I think that the whole world is in for a lot of that here real soon. And you guys are in this very hard place of how can I show kids how to be that? The good news in Alaska, they already know how to be innovators. They already know how to adapt. Now we just need to show them the tools, and you guys are the ones that are bringing that out to them. So I am I'm super excited to be a part of ASTE in any small way that I can. I wish I was a bigger business, but the good news is we are a fun one, and we are literally right next to your prom. So I'm happy to be able to be a part of that and to get to share in the fun times that we're going to have. So yeah,
I love that. You know, Graeme, when you were talking, like you've actually lived that out. Everything that you just said, you've lived it out. And even if you aren't super techie, Anthony is so techie. I don't know if you guys know this, but Anthony created the AI standards for the state of Alaska that we will use in our schools. And so this man is like, he can do anything. I am awesome. I am all the time in awe of what he can do. I am probably like an intermediate middle of like, I can figure it out and I'll go with it, but I'm not necessarily, I love the fact that technology can make communities stronger. It can help people feel seen and heard when we use good tools. And that's what excites me about technology more than anything else. But Graeme, you have started from just a bottom, like with nothing, and built up a business that, like you said, it might not be huge yet, but it is definitely something that people love in our community and in our state. And you've actually won some awards. Is that correct?
Oh yeah. We've won, city awards, state awards, national awards, but most importantly, we've won 2 international awards.
Oh wow!
The escape rooms created by our community, and it was a team effort. Have won international attention. People will fly from all over the world to see it. Out of 79 countries and almost 1 million logged experience, they rank the best of the top 200. And we've made that list 2 years in a row. We don't know about 2025. This isn't even the sort of thing I can enter myself in. It's a closed loop of the most enthusiastic escape roomers in the world. It's called the Morty Awards. It's like our Oscars. And at the end of the day, they pick us. And we are the smallest city, the furthest from any other winner. Like everyone is like Anchorage, Alaska it's New York, it's LA, it's Seoul, it's Tokyo, it's these huge other cities that have these amazing, with tons and tons of resources and money. But you know what? I will stack our ingenuity and innovation up against that all day long, because at the end of the day, that's really what set us apart. and it was our community and our members. And I'm saying the same thing for technology, and I guess that's why I feel this way is the tools are going to keep changing, but the mindset of innovation is not going to. And we start ahead as far as I'm concerned. So I'm excited to be even a tiny part of something that I think is going to help a lot of people.
Yeah. Well, congratulations to you and your family, because it's a family business that you have, and that's amazing. And I know that you worked on it for years before you even brought it to the public. Graeme, now you've got some special things for ASTE members. Do you want to tell us about those things?
Yes. So I have a couple of different things I wanted to offer you guys, and really excited to share with you. After prom, we're going to open up some time slots for you guys, and you can sign up here. We're going to get you links and a promo code. Costs nothing. There's going to be a handful of availabilities after prom to come down. There'll be so we have 2 different rooms. Both are award-winning. They're both great, and 2 different time slots. So you can pick one, come down, experience the escape room for yourself. It's going to be great. You're going to have a lot of fun with your friends. We do make, while you're in there, think about the marrying of STEM and art and storytelling and the way we use these mediums, because I think it's a great option for kids when they come down for field trips and whatnot, to explore careers in a way that they can understand, that they can actually physically see and engage in. I think that's super important. But really, it's prom. Let's just have fun. But in the back of your mind, maybe. Secondly, go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say that's good to think about, but you have something to make it actually happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think it's sometimes it's kind of nice when you get your hands on it, and when you get swept up in something, whether it's Stranger Things or an escape room or whatnot, seeing how things are made and doing, like I do field trips for the students pretty regularly. I also go teach a class on creativity, and I teach a class on escape rooms. So I can come into the class. I'm happy to travel if we can, line that up and make that work. But I like to lock up pizza in a little bag with a little lock on it. And if they've been listening to the presentation, we can get it open. If not, I'm stone cold, horrible person. I will let them smell the pizza and take it with me for not listening. But what's crazy is a lot of the teachers, when we teach the class, they say, hey, listen, I've never seen them all engaging. You always lose a few, but they're like, they loved it. They love what you're doing. They love seeing how you can. Yeah. So
have you ever walked out of the class with pizza? Like, you didn't give it to
Not yet. I'm saying I will, though. I'm a dad. Like, I'll lay down the law. This is how it's going to be. I just haven't yet. I'm waiting one of these days. I'll catch them sleeping.
I think it's exciting. And so, and Graeme, so after something that only ASTE members are going to be able to do. So here's what he's offering everybody. If you were at prom last year, a lot of our attendees went to Graeme's Alaska escape rooms, had a great time, and I've actually been there, and they are wonderful. And I didn't even think, I don't mean this to hurt your feelings, and it probably won't, but I did not think that I would enjoy it because I didn't feel like I was a real escape rooms kind of person. I was just like, oh, this is like not in my comfort zone, but I absolutely loved it. My family loved it. So Graeme, you are going to give only ASTE members. We're going to give them after a whole year. What are they going to be able to do?
Yes. So I thought long and hard about this, and I love you guys. So I'm going to give you the biggest discount I've given any group of people. I really think what you do is important, and we talked about, we're like, how big a deal can I do? And it really came down to like, I just think it's too important not to. So we're giving 35% off year-round to all ASTE members, just the ASTE members, but you come down, bring your friends. When you hit town, come check it out. We want you to see what we're doing and believe in what we can do. Hopefully we've got some ideas I think that might help. And I want you on my side. I want to be able to talk to you about what I see and you with boots on the ground who do the job day in and day out. By the way, I go and I teach that class for like an hour. And I'm exhausted. I don't know how you do what you do, but my respect for you has only grown. And so, I'd like to really help reinforce that relationship. I want to see what you guys. I believe in it, and I want to show you some of the ideas that I think that can make a difference as well.
Awesome. That's wonderful. Well, thank you. So y'all, I hope you heard it. If you register or just if you're an ASTE member this year, which if you're not able to come to our conference, you can still sign up on our website to be an ASTE member. And one of those privileges is 35% off for the year from February to February at the Alaska Escape Rooms, award-winning, internationally award-winning Alaska Escape Rooms. This is such a privilege, Graeme. It is such a privilege to have you as a sponsor and someone who just kind of like is an evangelist for us, an ASTE evangelist. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I think sometimes you guys have such a hard job and you have a lot of red tape and you have a lot of things that are just in your way as you're just kind of like just wading through it all. And sometimes it's hard to see the big picture. And I know as a business person, we have that same problem where we're just trying to push forward for that next inch. And how do I get through this week or this day or this thing? But sometimes it's important to step back and turn around and look what you've done for the world and the community. And as business owners, we got to step back and look, hey, this boulder's hard. We've been pushing it a long way and I'm trying to fight for that next inch. But you look back and see the miles you've gone. And this is one entity that's doing so much and we can go so far.
I love it. I love it. I mean, it really is a community thing. I'm into building community. So we're coming to the end, and you, Anthony, you know me. You can shut me up if you have anything that you want to say. Right? You're good.
Nope.
Okay. Okay. I'm just talking. I'm so excited, y'all. We're getting close. Like Anthony said earlier, we're 40 days out from ASTE, and that both overwhelms and excites me as we build this conference just to be so relevant for Alaskan educators, but also if you're watching this and you live in any other state besides Alaska, we invite you to come. A lot of people think that, Alaska is too expensive to come to, and sometimes it is, especially if you wait until the snow is melted.
Yeah,
Okay?
in the summer, it is really expensive. Right now is the perfect time. And if you're into skiing, there's so much available out there. Cross-country skiing, go to Alyeska. If animal viewing, there's still animals hanging around, and go do that. Lots of opportunities. And the people who've come to ASTE out of state, like keynotes and stuff, oh my gosh, the stories of the things that they do is incredible.
It's been a great year for Northern Lights too.
Mm-hmm.
You stand under those, you challenge the way you see the world.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, awesome. You guys, when we first moved here, I think that we had been here for at least 3 years before I saw the Northern Lights, and now I'm seeing them all the time, and it really is just magical. And I feel like Anchorage, though, because we have so much cloud coverage for this year, we haven't had as much cloud coverage. We haven't had a ton of snow, but yeah, there's so much to do, like Anthony said, and of course the Alaska Escape Rooms. But again, coming this time of the year, last year it wasn't super freezing. I don't know how next month is going to be here. But I have been at ASTE when there were blizzards, so I'm not going to say that it's not.
Come for the adventure.
Come for the Alaskan adventure. We have discount codes. If you go to the little thing on the bottom, it's aste.org/conference. On that page, you will find our booking link to the Captain Cook, which is discounted, very cheap. I have gone to conferences all over the country, and even what the Captain Cook is putting out is much more affordable than many places I visited in the lower 48. And also we have an Alaska Airlines discount to give you, to share with you for this. So it is very affordable. And so you can find that at aste.org/conference. But I just want to say a big thank you to our exhibitors and our sponsors, because we could not do this without you. And Graeme is an amazing partner to have, and he's just kind of embraced our mission and joined us. And there are so many other sponsors that are doing that. I just kind of wanted to give a big shout out to some of these sponsors that have been sponsors for ASTE for years, and that's Lightspeed Technologies. I want to give a shout out to Rick Berger, AK Grad, Richard and Jennifer. They from AK Grad, they have been amazing sponsors. Let's see, Certipoint with Andy Baggs. He's come several years. Klein Educational Systems. Oh my goodness, I'm going to miss Tom. I don't think Tom's going to be here this year, but Shane and some other people are coming, and we're excited. Accelerate Education is coming back. Thank you, Chandra. A new company coming to exhibit and sponsor is Savas Learning Company. So we're excited to have them. Oh my goodness. Learning Pulse, my good friend Mike Rutherford, a new exhibitor with us this year. So amazing. Sprig Learning. Oh my gosh, I've had such great conversations with Mark from Sprig Learning, and they are coming out this year. And one of our very faithful Alaska Communications is coming back. They actually introduced Chickaloonies to us last year, so we're so glad to welcome. Okay, and then we have a BV is coming. Oh my goodness, Deed is coming there. One of our largest sponsors. They have been dedicated to us for years. And GCI, our diamond sponsor, they're the ones throwing the prom for us, and they support us all year long. Thank you, GCI. Cami, book creators coming. Konica Minolta, all covered, have been faithful for the last few years. We appreciate it. We have new people coming. Magic School is coming. Brisk Teaching is a sponsor, and they are coming. I cannot wait for Brisk to come. And then Z Space, they're coming as well. And they've been actually pretty faithful. We love you guys. We're so excited, and we're still working with other exhibitors and sponsors, working out the fine. Like I talked to Grand Canyon University. I'm excited to bring them on board. Samsung with Sean, they're coming. We're still working on all of this, and if you are thinking, I've heard a lot about this ASTE. Why should I come? Well, listen. I used to work for an ed tech company to line up the conference scene. And once you got that booth, you spent so much money on the booth, but then you had to pay for the extras like electricity and Wi-Fi and the skirting around the booth. You don't have to do any of that at ASTE. Your booth, once you get that commitment of a booth, comes with the amazing Wi-Fi from GCI. We get electricity. It comes with skirting. You don't have to pay extra to have anybody come and vacuum your carpet. It's already carpeted. You don't have to pay for any of that. Your dollar goes such a long ways here, and also your support goes such a long ways here. We embrace those people who invest into our community. We will invest in you as well. So if you're thinking, hey, this sounds like an exciting opportunity, I will work with any budget, small business, large business. I will work something that makes your mission happen here in Alaska with our community of ed tech teachers and creators, and just this wonderful community of people. Does anybody want to add to that?
That was so good. That's like mic drop. That was fantastic. Yeah.
Oh, well, I wanted to mention too that I've been to a lot of conventions and shows myself in different ways, and this is one where Melody has done a really good job of not just representing, but also integrating the attendees to the vendors and offering these opportunities to really get to know the people and have those conversations. And I've never seen that to that level. And I really felt seen. I really felt like I got to build my relationships. I really got to talk to people that were really hands-on, real people right there. And her whole speed dating with the vendors, fantastic. Usually you feel like vendors it's almost like a donation that they want your money, and then you get pushed to the corner and pushed away. And here you're actually pushed to the front, and you get to actually have these genuine conversations that are really, really worth it. You're not going to see that in very many places or venues.
Well, I hope that changes, but I want to say that thank you for that. I appreciate it. And I want to say that I couldn't do anything without Anthony is like my partner in everything. Like we both have like a shared vision, and, we work together with our board, and we actually have more games this year. So we play with the theme of because it happens at Valentine's Day. So we have a couple of games this year, and we will get those. Thank you for saying that, Graeme. I really appreciate it. You are going to have a lot of FaceTime with our attendees. And we believe that the sponsors and exhibitors are your attendees too. Yes, you guys have different purposes, but we wouldn't be an ed tech community without our ed tech sponsors and exhibitors. But there will be more FaceTime. Our exhibitors are welcome to come to prom. They are welcome to come to Idea Breakfast. We feed you. We love you. So for sure, it's a worthy investment. And we're super excited. It's going to be, if you thought it was fun last year, it's going to be even more fun this year. Oh my God.
Absolutely.
Yes. So thank you, Graeme, for being our guest. And for anybody, whether you watched this live or you watched it afterwards, we appreciate you so much. Leave a comment. Let us know why you're excited to come to ASTE, or if you're thinking about it. We would love to hear from you. And yeah, we'll see you again this time next week, everybody.
Awesome.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.